Hi, once again, you're talking to Nomzamo, and on behalf of Chronicles of MEPHIBOSHETH. This is a ministry by the Spirit of God and by the love of people. Myself, I have the love of people. Just to talk about people, about things that they are going through, about things that are not attended to, especially in the world of Christianity, in the world where myself belong. As a part of this organization, Chronicles of MEPHIBOSHETH, I have chose to become neutral, to be in between, so that those who are not Christians can reach me. Those who are Christians can also reach me. There are people out there, especially in our community, Christianity. People don't know who to approach when certain things happen to them. And I have realized and I've chosen to stand in the gap, to hear what people say. And me listening to them does not mean that I'm taking everything that they say, but I'm there to become an ear. And becoming an ear doesn't mean that I listen to everything that they say. I help them as I listen to them, what they are going through. I help them and I say things straight to the point. If they are wrong, I teach them how they can make things right for themselves, to understand why, how things are done, how those things that are happening to them are done. Right, and my concern is about where are people? Where are Christians? I'm asking Christians out there, where are people? Right? Pastors, you are listening. Leaders, you are listening. I'm asking, where are people? Where are they going to? Yes, I may get an answer that we don't care. That's the attitude that I have seen in many churches, or in many places, or in many things that are in many scenarios that are happening in life. Nobody cares about who, about what other people do, or about what the person who has left has done. They don't need to know what's happening. I am in the gap to tell you, if nobody cares of how you left, why you left, be on your stand and know who you are and know who you worshiping, because no church, no pastor will take you to heaven. No pastor will change your life. It is you who will change your life. You, knowing yourself, will change you, and respecting you and living your life. Not forgetting that holiness comes first. If I say living your life, I don't mean that you do your own things. Actually, I'm talking to people who are saved. I'm coming to those who are not saved, because my ministry and my talks are not about Christians only. Like I said, I'm in the gap in between. For those people who are Christians, Muslims, they come to me for some, yes, because for some help, because I'm in the gap as a leaning shoulder. I'm in the gap as a listening ear. So anybody really comes. So like I said, where are people? You see your cell meetings, there's only one person coming, or few people, or two people. You are satisfied. That's okay. You are satisfied. But my question is, where are the people? Where are those people you are leading? Where are they? I'm talking to pastors as well. Where are they going to? Why I am asking this kind of question is, in cause souls people are going to different places now. They are being, I wouldn't say they are being led. They are trying to find where they can fit in. But in the first churches, people were finding peace and place to belong in the house of God. But in that house of God nowadays, there is no peace. People are not finding a place to be. They get to the house of God, they are spoken about, they are preached about from the pulpit. Nobody comes to them straight and tell them how things are done. If they do, they come to hate them. I am a living testimony. I saw that happening. This is why I've chosen to stand in the gap and to make people understand. Not only for churches, even for organizations, people are hurting. They are hurting from all around. They come to church with different hurtings, coming from different backgrounds. Some are coming, they are coming from divorce. Some are coming from workplaces where they've been just stopped from work because managers are challenging them. Lots of different things are challenging them. They come to the house of God, the house where, the place where they know or where they knew they find peace. They are accepted. They feel being accepted there. But that is no longer there. This is why I put this video to ask you who are listening. You are a pastor. You are just a normal person, because I started my own ministry in a ministry of somebody else. When I say my ministry, I spoke to people. My pastor came to know that I speak to people. And people were not happy about it, the leaders, because they couldn't do that. But I'm talking to people, the person that who is looking forward to go to heaven, who is doing this for God. Start talking to people, hear what people go through. People are going through a lot of challenges. Don't be a hater in the house of God. Don't be the one who hurts in the house of God. Can people talk about you whilst you are not there and say, Sister so and so loves, Brother so and so loves? And you leaders who are listening, for those people who are commending these people, don't hate your brother because a member or a new member is talking good about them. Let's stick and do love. Let's do what we've been called for. God called us. We were created to be the worshippers, to worship God. To worship God. Souls are perishing out there. Nobody is going for these souls because we are busy in churches. Leaders, you are destroying, or let me say killing, the new members who have, I would say, vision, who love God so much that the pastor sees something, a light in them, and because you are a leader, those things you can't do them, you have to be eating each other. The Bible says, be careful. Do not eat each other, and love one another. Love one another. Love one another. Love is all that I'm talking about, because we are to go out there in the world and bring. It can only love that will make us bring those souls in the house of God. I'm not talking about taking leaflets. These days, another thing, we no longer winning souls as souls who are longing to be in God. We are taking one member from that church. We are selling our church to her. We are telling them how good our church is, the name of the church. So this is why all this is happening in the house of God. We are taking one member from one church, bringing them in our church because you have sold the name, or you have sold yourself that you are a leader. If you come to my church, I will make you an assistant in my church. Leave your church. And people are hungry for things that are wrong. And the people that are in leadership are again as well. They are selling the wrong things to the world out there. I'm not talking about things that are not there. They are there. You are listening to this video. You know you have done that. You have brought somebody. You have taken a member from one church. You brought it in your church, and you say you told the pastor, because they don't know these things. You told the pastor that you have won a soul. Be careful and be careful. Be careful for your deeds. Win souls. Win souls. Mentor people the right way. Mentor people. Make a person to become like you. I'm talking of being good. Good deeds, good doings, being good, being the good person. You understand what I mean? Where are we going? At the end of all these things, when we are doing all those kind of things that we are doing to people, where are we telling ourselves we are going? Where are we going? Are we going to the promised land? Where are we really going with what you have done? What you have done yesterday in church? What you have done last week in church? What you have done today in church? In that group meeting? In that cell meeting? What you have done? Will it take you to the promised land? Are you doing the right thing? Will that thing, God Almighty sitting in his seat of throne, say, "Well done, my faithful servant"? Good people, let's be serious. Let's be honest. Be honest to yourself. I have dealt a lot with people who lie to themselves. It's high time we stop lying to ourselves, especially with Christianity. Souls are going to wrong places. We complain about them. We laugh as leaders. We laugh and say, "Look, he has gone to that church. We shall see what's gonna come." It's not time for those kind of talkings and those kinds of judgment. Let us do right. Let us put love, before everything. I am so passionate about so much that if only starting from the house of God, we can do better. Starting from you from your house coming to the bigger place, bigger church. Let's do good. Let's show love. Let's love somebody until that person asks you why I don't deserve this love. In the house of God. In the house of God. You show that love to your pastor until the pastor goes to his house and asks, why does this leader or normal mere person love me so this way or so much? We are called. We are called for a purpose, called to worship God. Let's do it the right way. We are going somewhere. We are going somewhere. We have been called for a city, for a place better than where we are now. Only if we do the right thing. Thank you for listening to my videos, and thank you again for watching. May God bless you. One thing that you need to know, I talk about love and nothing else. Let's love one another. It starts from home, comes to those small groups, and then comes to the bigger groups like churches, like work, going upward, and that love will take you somewhere. But before it takes you somewhere, you will feel peace. You will feel a difference in your love, in your life. Let's love one another. Let's love one another. It was freely given to us, and we can freely give to each other. God bless you. I love you. Take care.